Alright, so for your monotypes, we're going to need paint. You can have 2 to 3 colors of paint. You can use bubble wrap, Q-tips, a stencil. You will need 2 sponges, and I have run these under water and squeezed out all of the water, because what happens when you have a used sponge, it dries up, right? So you want to make this more flexible. Okay, and then a pencil to write your name on the back of your paper as usual. And then this is a plastic palette knife. Okay, so first you're going to just take a little bit of paint, apply it to this plastic surface, and by using this back side here, your hand is here, you can smear some of this paint on the surface here. Kind of think about when you're putting the paint down, how big is my piece of paper? How much paint do I need to put out to cover the surface? And you're just kind of randomly putting it down. It doesn't need to be done in like an organized way. You're just kind of trying to put some on the surface. Okay, and you have to do this process fairly quickly, because what happens to paint after it sits out for a little while? It starts to dry, right? All right. Okay. And then you can use one of your sponges to wipe off your palette knife in between colors. Remember to get these sides too. Okay. And then I'm going to take my stencil and I'm going to place my sponge. I'm bending it a little bit just to grab some paint. And now I'm just going to sponge the paint on. I might actually put a little bit of that color on the bubble wrap. And then that way, when I put it down, it transfers. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and print. Oh, you can also do subtractive. So that means you can kind of move this around. You want to take some off. Don't write anything though. Don't, put a name or any letters or anything. This is just for design. Okay, place the paper on top. Remember, make that fist and rub. And you have to use this other hand to hold it in place. You might get some paint on the back, but that's okay. And then grab a corner, slowly lift up. It'll stick to your paper a little bit. There it is. You lay that off to the side to dry. Now you don't need to clean up anything here because you're going to end up adding more paint to it, and since you're using the same colors. Okay, there you go.